Remote chassis, well, that's still a thing. And it may have served as the inspiration for the 840 Caravan from Thailand's Carryboy Caravans. The base is a galvanized steel chassis with the bed from a Toyota Hilux mounted on it. On top of this is a hard-shell canopy molded to an almost perfect fit and then bolted on. Add in a good dose of formed fiberglass components and you've got the stylish Caravan seen here. The interior is fully upholstered, having a center table with bench seating all around. The table can be lowered and covered with padding, turning the whole thing into a large sleeping area. The basics are included on this one, having plug-ins, fluorescent lighting, and a front storage compartment accessible via an external hatch. The Ekko Tourer 510 offers plenty of room to maneuver around in, providing easy access to every component. A bench-style dinette with a folding table takes up the front of the trailer. Behind this is a centrally located kitchen, having a 3-burner cooker, sink, mini fridge, and microwave. Sleeping options include a pair of single beds with a center wardrobe or a double bed with side storage. For those of you who don't like showering in the wild, there's also the option of a fully enclosed wet bath. In addition to the multiple layouts, the Ekko Tourer offers an off-road package having larger wheels, a reinforced chassis, and stone guard on the front.
When I think about camping, I think of two things: campfires and a cooler full of tasty beverages. This 3,500-pound camper from BRS Offroad might be just what you need to get you to the places you want to go to enjoy those things. An electric gull-wing door opens to a rear kitchen with a sink, microwave, dual 30-liter fridge drawers, and a 4-burner cooktop grill combo. Directly in front of that is a dinette area with a slide-out table housed underneath the bed. The front of the trailer has a queen-size bed with a stargazing window directly above and windows on each side. Across from the entrance, there's also a slide-out which houses a fully enclosed shower for those days when washing seems necessary. The exterior has a slide-out kitchen which includes a 95-liter fridge freezer as well as a grill and a prep area. There's also an awning that provides protection from the elements both above and from the sides. This comes from Sherpa Leisure out of South Africa, and I cannot stress enough how cool I think this thing looks. The aerodynamic front end and large windows flow back to a rear end that resembles a cargo van. It measures just under 18 feet in length with a width of 7 feet. And for those taller people out there, the pop-up roof raises the interior height to just under 6.5 feet, so you're probably good to go. Each one is made to order and comes standard with a rear dinette and adjustable table, while the front contains bench seating and a wall-mounted table. There's room to sleep up to 3 people by converting these areas to beds. Outside the entry door is a fold-down cooking area with a dual-burner cooktop and microwave, while inside is a centrally located mini-fridge. A large window in the rear, along with multiple windows throughout, open to allow natural light and airflow as needed.
Designed to live independently on the water for a more extended period, The water camper has a spacious terrace closed on 3 sides. There is a steering position in the bow, with a monitor for the bow and stern camera. A flybridge is also available, with an all-round closed tarpaulin giving you a second steering position in the stern. The water camper includes a TV, radio with sound system. The kitchen contains a hot plate, hot water boiler, a refrigerator, and a microwave. While in the bathroom, you will find a marine toilet with a chopper pump and a shower. Next up, we have the TRD Sport Trailer. Toyota's camper trailer has everything you could possibly need for a camping trip. All tightly packed into a small trailer that won't take up much space back home. Marketed as a mobile base camp, the purpose-built camper trailer can be deployed far faster than conventional camping solutions. The TRD Sport Trailer features a scissor lift that elevates a rigid platform into the air, which can support the 4-person tent included. Other features include a custom-built toilet, a water heater, a shower, a refrigerator, and a generator. Neuron electric camper van and Robo tiny home aim to disrupt travel. California-based startup Neuron EV has been gradually introducing exciting ideas and intelligent designs that strive to redefine transportation. The van cabin docks up against the Star Cab, creating a cool little mini camper van. A near vertical face extends to a windshield that angles into a horizontal roofline, stretching back to the vertical wall's edge at the rear end. The multi-purpose autonomous platform is a self-driving electric chassis that can carry all kinds of compatible modules, from standard shipping containers to temporary residences.
Custom built in England, the Doubleback is one of the most innovative designs around. When it's not in use, the rear door opens like an ordinary van, so you still have plenty of packing space, and it looks exactly like any other Volkswagen transporter from the outside. But one flick of a switch and a rear pod extends 6 feet out the back of the vehicle. At the same time, the roof of the van lifts to create extra headroom. This pod is lightweight and tough, built on an aluminum honeycomb frame utilizing techniques borrowed from the aircraft industry. It's supported by 2 electronically controlled legs and can hold up to 900 pounds. The back seat folds down into a double bed, while the roof of the van also has a pull-down double bed. The kitchen includes a sink, a dual-burner cooker, and an oven. This do-it-yourself kit is the perfect camper for those who crave the outdoors but don't have the space to store a camper year-round. The ability to disassemble it in about an hour using a screwdriver allows the lightweight pieces to be stored away when not in use. The modular design allows the structure to be assembled on most smaller utility trailers as well as on-site for use as a semi-permanent shelter. Although it only measures about 6 feet by 8.5 feet, there's still plenty of interior space for the necessities such as a dinette table with bench seating that converts to a double bed and a hand pump sink with a water tank. There's also a wall-mounted AC unit and hanging storage compartments as well. Entrance to the camper can be through either the double doors at the back or a side door assembly. Multiple windows and ceiling vents provide natural lighting and ventilation if needed.
The reliability of a Toyota Tacoma TRD combined with the performance and hominess of a carbon fiber camper is a mix one could dream of. Luckily, none of us need to, because TruckHouse has set out to reinvigorate the marketplace with their throwback piece, simply named the BCT. This 21-footer features a double cab for more spacious and inviting expedition. Dual-paned windows stretch around the back half, opening the interior to a lot of much-appreciated sunlight. A queen-size bed is sequestered in the alcove. Across the way from those is the dinette with a wraparound bench that can be converted into a full-sized bed. And in between it all is the kitchen, fully stocked with all you could want, from an oven and dual-burner cooktop to a stainless steel sink and fridge. Onboard heating and hot water are offered with the standard package, with upgrade options at various levels available for purchase.
Unlike several other box-like caravans and campers available in the market, Caravisio Caravan is more of a motorhome with high-end amenities offering comfort and luxury like that of a yacht. The Caravisio's super aerodynamic exterior shell maximizes fuel efficiency and overall performance. Inside are two single beds arranged in a V-shape that can be turned into a large double bed. The rear of the living room opens up to a fold-out deck inspired by the salon of a yacht to allow you to stay connected with nature while being inside. The Caravan is packed with sophisticated technology that allows travelers to control various in-house features through an app. It also includes fingerprint-activated biometric access control, truly making it the Caravan of the future.
The Crawler team came up with producing a camper unit for newer pickups that would cater to the most challenging terrain. Composed of dependable and safe parts, they wanted the Crawler to be an improved camper that would not be worn or damaged in such landscape. They wanted it much more rigid than competitors' campers, with a lower weight and better driving capabilities. The Crawler CMP 190 and 240 were created and produced especially for people who drive a newer 4x4 pickup. No welding is needed, and no changes are made to your car. Bolted on and adapted to the electrical, it can be removed without damaging its existing structure. The CMP 190 fits recent multiple brand double cab pickups, while the CMP 240 is for single cab or larger pickups. The towable bathroom trailer by Vanlifer is self-sufficient, can be towed by any family vehicle, and can tuck into any parking space or campsite. The freshwater tank provides about 20 minutes of shower time between refills. The toilet has a separate water supply and won't run out of water because the shower does. The touring campers from Eriba. The exterior sports a crystal silver color with panoramic windows at the front and back of the trailer. With the 820 being the largest. This 28-footer has an open layout. At the front is the dinette area, which has bench-style seating that can seat up to 5 people at the fold-down table. In addition to the dinette, which can convert to a full-sized bed, there's also a full-size bed in the rear. The kitchen features a refrigerator, a dual-burner cooktop, and a sink with a flush-mounted cover. The washroom includes a bench toilet, a large sink with a vanity, and an enclosed shower. In the rugged north of Western Australia, covering 310,000 miles, lies a region called the Kimberley. This relatively untouched wonderland is a playground for the sunburnt adventure, with off-grid camping and exploring being their favorite pastimes. Inspired by the harsh beauty of the region, Kimberley Campers was born in 1994. Since then, they've been creating the ultimate in robust, high-tech campers for an eclectic mix of luxury and functionality. Their latest offering comes in the way of the Caravan Hybrid Classic and Eco Suite Upgrade. A truly transformable hybrid camper trailer, the Classic measures just over 17 feet long, almost 7 feet tall, and approximately 6 feet wide when locked into transport mode. At only 3,700 pounds unladen, the Classic can be easily towed by a modest SUV or mid-sized truck. When you've found your spot for the night, the remote-controlled 12-volt actuator lift adds an extra 3 feet in headroom and 4 feet in length. The Kimberley Caravan is built from high-grade alloys, thermoplastics, and marine-grade stainless steel, focusing on strength and weather resistance. Countless high-tech inclusions cover the exterior, including ultra-thin Merlin solar panels, a German satellite access point, 4G and GPS aerials with boosted access to repeater stations, and Bluetooth-controlled 600 amp-hour lithium batteries. Still outside, and a massive stainless steel cook's kitchen with hot water sinks and a choice of gas appliances is ready for barbecues at a moment's notice. Inside, the Hybrid Classic can sleep up to 6 people depending on the configuration you choose. It also comes with a full bathroom that includes a waterless toilet and hot water shower. All the creature comforts are covered, from spacious indoor kitchen and induction cooktop to AC and underbed membrane heating. Upgrading to the premium Eco Suite gives you all the perks of the Classic, with the addition of smart chargers, inverters, an upgraded water tank, a new swing-away toilet, a full-size shower, and hot-dipped galvanized chassis. A house on wheels. What more could you ask for? While this beast can't quite tackle steep off-road scenarios, it can easily take on patchy dirt roads or icy trails. The Ekko motorhome is actually quite suited to the cold, with all-season insulation found on the floor, roof, walls, and even the windows. A 50-gallon freshwater tank and a 31-gallon fuel tank. It also sports a cozy indoor heater to warm the 4 people that can sleep in this camper. Getting lost in the wilderness? No problem with the Ekko motorhome, which features solar panels. People come to expect a certain level of style, functionality, and quality from camping industry favorite Winnebago. The Ekko is no disappointment. Fitting on the back of selective pickup trucks, the box is the heart of the 5010 system. Designed on functionality and looks, the sidewall's angle and the overhang at the back create added room and a dynamic look. The rooftop tent setup needs only a few seconds by undoing the security hook and pushing it up. The rest takes care of itself. To free up your truck bed, the 5010 box and tent can be taken off using the optional jack stands. .5010 also partnered with Goose Gear, a premium off-road interior business, to provide their S-Series interior options for both size campers. If you enjoyed this video, you could help us out by hitting the like button, subscribe, and keep up to date posts. Remember the days when a trailer consisted of an old truck bed attached to a towing chassis? Well, that's still a thing. And it may have served as the inspiration for the 840 Caravan from Thailand's Carryboy Caravans. The base is a galvanized steel chassis with the bed from a Toyota